Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to solve a quadratic inequality. And so what we do here is we factor, and we factor this. Our two numbers are positive 6 and negative 1. They multiply to negative 6, but they add to 5. So that's the correct factored form. Then we draw our number line. Negative 6 is one of the zeros. Positive 1 is another one of the zeros. And then we want to find out what is the sign of x plus 6 and x minus 1 on each of these three intervals. So what is the sign? Well, pick any number less than negative 6. Negative 10 plus 6 is a negative. Negative 10 minus 1 is a negative. If this is negative and this is negative, well, a negative times a negative gives us a positive. Similarly, pick a number between negative 6 and 1. Let me pick 0. 0 plus 6 is a positive. 0 minus 1 is a negative. And if this is positive and this is negative, a positive times a negative is a negative. And similarly, when we plug in a number bigger than 1, both of these are positive, and a positive times a positive is a positive. And we can see this is negative, less than 0, when x is between negative 6 and 1. So the solution, the interval that this is true on, is negative 6 to 1. Again, we're using parentheses because that's a strict inequality. But at this point, relate this to the graph. If we graph y equals x squared plus 5x minus 6, the graph of this, it's going to cross the x-axis at negative 6, and at positive 1, it's going to go down something like this. And we can see the graph is under the x-axis. Those are negative y values. Y is negative. When x, that's our y value, we can see it's negative or under the x-axis between negative 6 and 1. So that helps, instead of just solving this, connect it to the graph so we can get a visual and connect things. What is it that we're finding? Well, it becomes very clear once we introduce the graph.